This is a 2018 Nissan Murano, and if you allow me, I'd like to showcase some headlight features. So right now, just by unlocking it, some exterior lights came on, the interior lights came on. In front, all we have are the DRLs, daytime running lights. As you can see, they're not very bright. And the main purpose of the daytime running lights is that they're supposed to be a safety feature, safety enhancement. Run whenever to give you front visibility to other vehicles, right? Okay, it's gonna shut off. Let me go ahead and start the vehicle. So let's get in there. Watch the outside. Push button. So right now, my headlight stalk is it's in the off position, but yet I still have some light turning on, right? Some sort of lighting. It's not too bright, but it's something. It will give you the confidence of having turned on your lights. See, these are the daytime running lights I was talking about. They're not full beams yet. They're not your low beams. They're not high beams, obviously. They're just an LED that help you be visible. And as I said, the purpose is safety. My gripe with the daytime running lights is that because of the way modern vehicles are set up, you have some sort of lighting in front of you and your gauge cluster is lit up. Sometimes people do not notice that their lights are not really turned on fully. That means the tail lamps are going to be off, and sometimes I think that ends up being a safety risk in itself. So there are stages to this, and to turn on your lights, there are various ways to do it. One, you could turn it to auto, like this one here, and watch what happens when I turn it over one. So turn it over, just one. See, there's a difference, and that is what your normal lights look like. So, did you see there was an additional one here? This light right here, okay? And then my clearance lights on the side, these basically tell people or act as a warning as to how wide your vehicle is or how far your vehicle extends. And as you can see, my lights, my rear lights came on as well, right? So that's safe, it's reasonable, which is cool. So I'm not going to show you everything, but I just wanted to show you a few features. And just like, it's initially I didn't really like the sequence, the way Nissan has this set up, because after auto, then you can go to the parking lights. And the parking lights are, you know, these ones right here. Turn off the headlights. The D.R.Ls, daytime running lights, stay on, but then your clearance lights stay on. And this one doesn't have city lights. Usually you'd have the inner orange bulbs in vehicles equipped with those. So with this one here, I guess your clearance lights will work as that, and your clearance lights also have reflectors on the side. And same thing on the back. Basically, as long as you have your switch anywhere but the off position, you'll have your tail lamps turned on. Okay, so far so good. Now we're going to force it to the next position, which is just on, headlights on. And this is going to do exactly what the auto setting had done. Okay, so which is, again, nice and simple. So what I'm going to do is leave it in that position, right there in headlights on. Well, let me actually go back. So when you have it in auto, like right now, and I turn off the vehicle, my setting is that the headlights are going to go off pretty soon. And this is reasonable. I mean, that's what automatic headlights do for you, right? Whenever they're needed, they turn on, and whenever you don't need them, they turn off. So they'll be off in just a bit. With Toyotas, you hit your lock button twice and then they go off, but Nissan has never thought about doing anything like that, so you just have to sit and wait for whatever setting has been input in the vehicle. The Infinities, those you could change the timing, but as I said, is this usually 45 seconds, give or take? I was talking. Okay, so that's off, right? Makes sense. However, if you came in and you started your vehicle for example, started your vehicle, or you just came in because you needed to play with the headlights. So first thing, you hear that beep, and you can see the green indicator over there letting you know that your parking lights are on, and headlights. Watch what happens. Maybe you're timing it out. It's not that long. Should be going off any minute now. I was trying to record a video earlier and it would just keep, actually I was just trying to take pictures and it would keep turning off. So there you go, that's a power saving mode with your Nissan Murano. Basically, remember back in the day where you'd sometimes turn on your lights, like driving in the winter, turn on your lights to drive during the day, or or if you went to work early in the morning and then you forgot to turn off your lights? Yeah, Nissan has taken away all that fun from you. So your battery's never gonna die on you. Your battery could die for a million different reasons, but it's not going to be about your headlights. So right now, headlights still on, obviously. You could force it to go this way. And you've heard the beep, but there's also a warning right there. I'm trying to find it. Reminder, turn off headlights. Isn't that nice? So there are many different ways you should not forget that, right? So that's, I guess, the main things I wanted to show you. Power system. And for people that like LEDs and DRLs, sometimes you come up to your car and you wonder, why are my DRLs not working? I'll give you a reason. It's probably something to do with your e-brake, if you ever use that. So let me engage the e-brake. I call this the Canada mode. And then, at this point, again, still look outside. Remember how the video started in the beginning? Let's go ahead and start the car again. Did you notice that this time no lights came on? Nothing at all? Yeah, that's the only difference, really. E-brake being down. So it's something that sometimes catches you off guard if you don't know that the e-brake has something to do with your daytime running lights. But thankfully, it's pretty easy. Usually, I call it the Canada mode because back in the beginning, when Nissan Maximas were coming in with the D.R.Ls, actually, no, I think I was reading both manuals. I read the Canada manual and how it was supposed to operate. So in this case, all I have to do is disengage the e-brake. Actually, before I do that, I think putting it in gear was supposed to turn everything on as well, but I can't remember that. No. So not putting in gear. But if I disengage the e-brake, you see the brake light right there? Just by disengaging the e-brake, there you go. Lights came on. So yeah, in case your DRLs ever went off and you didn't know why, just check your e-brake first. I think that's as much video as I want to do this morning. I was out here doing something else, but then I just got carried away and I said, hey, let's show something else, something somewhat cool. Maybe it will be of value to somebody, maybe not. All right, cool. Let's close shop and you guys enjoy yourselves.